Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Happy new year everybody, and I'm hoping everybody is back well, healthy, and you've been keeping safe distance this whole season. I know this whole festive season was not the best, but I hope you did the best with what you had, so welcome back to my channel, and as always, we're here to have a good time. So make sure please that you have subscribed. I don't know, is it here or here? Yeah, but somewhere down here, please click on the subscription button and make sure you also hit the notification bell, because you will want to be part of this family and you want to know as soon as I upload the newest content. So if you're interested in knowing and finding out how I put this whole thing together, you know what, right? While we're still here, I need to figure out how to lay laces down, how to melt them. The day I know how to melt them, guys, I will tell you, because I know all of us, maybe not all of us, I know a few of us are struggling, because girl, your sister here is struggling. But anyway, that's fine. If you want to know how I put this whole look together, please stay tuned, watch, like, comment, talk to me in the comment section below, and we're gonna dive right into it. So you guys already know my primer of choice is milk of magnesia, simply because my skin is super oily. Girl, it's super oily, and the milk of magnesia does it for me. If any other primer does it for you, that's up to you, girl. Always use a primer there. Anyway, today I want to just focus a little bit more on my eyebrows. People always ask me how I get them to look the way they look. So the first thing was to set them with gel. I use my Got To Be Glued gel. When it's dry, then you take your pencil. Sometimes I use pencil sometimes, but in this case I was using my smallest brush and eyeliner gel, and the way I apply it is in strokes, as though I'm drawing more hair onto the eyebrows. So take your time, fill in only where there's spaces or where you need filling. So just watch and see if this helps you, After filling in with my gel, I always go back with a spoolie to brush out all the product to make sure it looks consistent with the brow. You don't want it to be dark over here, blotched over there, and stuff like that. And then I go right into concealing my eyebrows. Today I didn't use concealer. I actually used the foundation I'm going to use, because I'm trying to go for a subtle look. The white stuff is my white concealer, which is going to serve as my eyeshadow base. Girl, so this is where all the talk begins. So this is a new foundation. We picked it up with my friend and we shade matched each other. We really thought we were correct, but clearly we were wrong. This shade is way lighter than me. But I learned something about how foundation oxidizes. That means you place it on your skin and it melts to melts to the shade of your skin. So give a foundation a try. Say you bought the wrong shade foundation and you really want to try it. If you can give it back or swap it out for the correct one, please do that. But in my case, I couldn't do that because I really thought that it's the correct one. So I opened it up and I used it just to try it out. So at that point, I really couldn't take it back. So I had to use it. So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use that foundation, see if it will oxidize and settle into my skin as my correct shade. The trick really is to use the correct applicator. For me, it's the kabuki brush. So that's your round, flat base foundation brush. I couldn't use my blender because I found that my blender packs my foundation far too much. And in this case, with a wrong shade foundation, you want to apply a bit of product every time. So I found that my kabuki brush was doing just that. So let's have a look and see if I'll manage to work with this wrong shade foundation. So I realized I may have introduced a new term to some of us. An oxidizing foundation is one that changes or goes into a darker shade with a few hours of wear. So this is what I was hoping with this wrong shade foundation. It's something that you actually don't want, but you can monopolize on it if you found the wrong foundation shade. Okay, so and when you are trying to decide between a foundation with two shades, always try to go for a lighter one rather than the darker one, because with the lighter one you can always bronze your face, contour, you can use it to highlight rather than buying the dark one, because it's very difficult to go the opposite way. So keep watching, guys. I feel that this shade actually did oxidize well in the end, and I feel that I actually placed it in a way that promoted its oxidizing. And now I've started contouring, and I honestly think that this is a hack. If you have the wrong shade foundation, use it with good contouring skills and highlighting skills. You won't know. Just a quick side note over here, guys. I realized that when I was contouring and using my dark shade over my hairline, I thought of girls that I've seen with a foundation that is brushed into their hairline. Don't draw up your correct shade foundation into your hairline, because there is a big difference between your hair color and your foundation shade. Rather, use your contour shade onto your hairline the way I'm dabbing softly with my blender. It's a wet blender, by the way. Dab softly on the hairline and allow for that transition. Yeah. Ladies, I know my contouring game is really weak at this point, but I'm learning, and every day I do better than the last time. And one thing though that I've learned is to take my time, because you don't want any blotches anywhere. You want continuity, you want fluidity. So take your time when you're learning and giving contouring a shot. I saw that as I continued to contour, the dark shade kept on, disappearing. So this is my second round of applying my dark shade and attempting to contour all over again. When I look back at this part of my video, I honestly just want to cringe, because I keep telling myself, why Z, why? Anyway, for next time, I know this. I will not use too much concealer under my eyes when I use this wrong shade foundation. because I draw my foundation, no, my concealer too low into my cheeks, such that my whole face was brighter than before. Like I literally went back to square one. So when you use your concealer, just keep it exactly where you want to highlight. I know you might have a question as to why did I place concealer around my lips. That's to provide a brightened background against my lip color. I have dark areas around my lips and my chin, so when I apply my lip color, it's not as banging as it's supposed to be. So I like to highlight just a little bit on the corners of my eye, right here at the bottom and my chin, and of course the Cupid's bow. Next step was to apply setting powder. I tell you, my people, this was entirely a learning process, and I was getting these ideas from my head. I've seen it happen. I've seen people sculpting their faces like this, so I was doing just that. I let it sit, and then I brushed excess off. After all is said and done, make sure you grab your wet beauty blender to kind of just bring everything together, blend anything that is out of place, set everything that you have put on your face, and then I blushed out. You know, I love a rosy cheek, so that's me right there. And I didn't use a highlighter this time. I just used a bronzer exactly on the spots of my highlighting because I wasn't feeling too gold. um, but you see, it's very subtle, but it does the job. My people, you know, my favorite part is applying eyeshadow colors. So today's pick is a color closest to your skin tone. For me, is that brown. After that, I picked a pink, which is pastel like, and then a maroon, which is not very strong in pigment. That one I packed into my eye socket, and then I picked let's say a brown, but that is very weak in pigment because I didn't want, remember, we're trying to have as nude as possible of your eyelids, so you want to stay around and play around with very weak pigments and pastel looking colors. So, and you want to apply with smooth brushing back and forth motion, and when you get to your socket you want to pack it in. You see a difference in the way I apply my eyeshadow, but the idea is to have a smooth gradient from the bottom of your lashes to your eyebrows. We're not going to do any liner, we're not going to use any dark shades on our eyelash line, so we need to have it as smooth as possible. Take your time. So now these are just my finishing swipes as I make sure everything is well blended, and I think I did a great job. And I had to go off camera to place my lashes and also do my lip color. I really thought I was recording the lip color, but I'm sorry, I didn't. Yeah, the last thing though I do before I place my hair is to make sure my brows are looking on point. If I need to reshape them, if I need to reconceal, if I need to refill, that's the part. Otherwise, when I'm happy as I am right now, I grab my hair and I'm good to go. My people, talk to me in the comment section below. Do you think that I worked this foundation or not? Because this is the final product with the foundation and the contouring alongside blushing and eyeshadow color to hide a lot. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you would advise me to continue doing that. And this is it. This is the final look. Let me know if I worked that foundation or not. Advise me what I should do better, and I'll see if I can do better next time. So this is a special pair of earrings I want to add to my final look. It came all the way from Canada, so I want to do a quick shout out to my sister. She showed me so much love to send me these special pair of earrings. I love them, and they just complement my look. And another shout out is to my little cousin. She is 13 and struggling with a lot of acne breakouts right now. I just want to tell her and a whole lot of other people who may be struggling like that, listen, when you have a breakout, it's a bad day and not a bad life. Don't worry about it. You will recover. It's not a death sentence. You will recover. So many products out there, so many hacks and tricks to go with. I am struggling myself. Ignore my excitement behind. I am struggling myself, and you guys have already seen my skin improving. I've done a lot of changes in my diet, my exercise, in my water uptake. All of these small little things make changes to your skin. So don't you worry about it. You will be just fine. One more time, I hope you have subscribed, liked, and shared, and also dropped your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for your love, and to 2021. Cheers! Okay, quickly guys, before we go any further, right? So I just placed the wig. I didn't melt it, I didn't glue it, I didn't stick it on because I am not going anywhere this fancy. I need to dress down anyway, so I didn't really, so in case when I'm talking and then you can see like, it's a lace, my girls. It's not stuck on at all. But I wouldn't go out like that, okay? I still use my Got to Be Glued. It's right here. My Got to Be Glued gel. I use that. It works perfectly. It's like gel. It's like glue, but it's gel. It's very good. So maybe when I learn how to lay laces down, melt them, and slay my wigs, then I'll definitely come and show you how to do it. For now, I'm in struggle land. I am in struggle land. But anyway, I hope this will suffice for the video.